How you doing, Touch? So, tell me about yourself, eh? Tell me about yourself, see? This is what always wins him over. How about you make yourself useful, Touch? Go grab me a drink, will ya? And then I light the cigar. As she gets up, smack on the ass. Thanks, Touch. I know Riz. I spit game, you see? Somebody pour Daddy a whiskey. Fly is down?
Subscribed.
No, it is not. Scary videos caught on Ring cameras, Volume 3. This video is intended for educational purposes and shows exactly why you should be careful who you open your door to and never open your door to the stranger late at night.
This is a part 3.
This is gonna scare the fuck out of me because, like, looking at the Ring camera, like, I never had a Ring camera before until I moved in here, and it's fucking scary. Ring cameras are fucking scary. I hate the noise. Dung, dung, dung. I hate that. It's stressful.
Scariest things caught on doorbell cameras. And once again, by the end of the video, you may consider getting one yourself. In this footage that a viewer sent me,
I'm about to just get, like, a shotgun for, like, living at home and just wear it on my back. That is what I'm considering.
Can be seen crouch walking towards his front door through his doorbell camera.
Crouch walking. Was it Call of Duty over here? Fucking Valorant?
Mask and sunglasses.
Crouch walk. They're gonna hear you.
To be seen.
Dude, this happened to me once. At my last place, I had a peephole. And I got... Someone was knocking on the door. And I went to, like, look through the peephole. Because I always silently walk up to the peephole. Make sure the floors don't creak. And then I looked in. I was like this. And then all I see was... that. And I was like... I didn't open the door. And then I found out that it was a friend. And they just didn't, they were trying to surprise us. But that did happen. That happened twice, actually. That happened to me once in downtown, too. We had a peephole, and I saw that. And that time, I don't know who it was.
After trying to open the front door and failing, the person starts
Yeah,
to
no, that's the thing. If anyone's coming to my fucking house, text... First of all, if it's important enough, text me. Otherwise, you're not fucking getting in. I'm not answering you. If I don't know you're coming... and you don't text or call me, I'm not fucking letting you in. If it's a neighbor, I don't care who it is. I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you.
Noticing it's a video doorbell, so he probably tries to take it off.
Once I looked in the people, I saw someone else's eye. Oh my god, I would actually die.
What likely happened was that when he realized that he couldn't get the doorbell unmounted without a special screwdriver, he started to hold his hand in front of the camera after ringing the bell. The viewer told me that this happened at 2 in the morning, and so when he heard his doorbell and ring notification go off, he instantly went to his phone to check who was at the door, only to see exactly what you're seeing. The man then walked
That's what I'm fucking terrified of. You get the notification, you open it up, and then you see, like, the live footage. It's like, what the hell?
The doorbell to the side of the house, and by this point, the homeowner was on the phone with 911 reporting the incident. While
I'm just devastated now because it was, like, a few weeks ago. I just kept hearing the, like, sound of someone's at your front door, like it makes a noise, and I kept hearing the sound, and I wasn't signed into the Ring camera yet, and it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I'm, like, home alone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who's here at this hour? Like, if it was Jake, you know, he would call or text me, and, like, I have Jake's location, so I checked it, because I'm like, is it him? And it showed he was somewhere else in LA, and I was like, hello? Like, scared as fuck. I didn't answer it for a while, but it just kept knocking and knocking, and the thing kept going off. That's like, someone's at your front door, someone's at your front door. And I had to just go down and be like, yo, and then it was Jake. His phone was dead. So his location didn't update. And I was like, oh my god.
Door being fiddled with.
Scared the fuck out of me.
This was a door that he had been known to leave unlocked accidentally from time to time. However, luckily on this night, that wasn't the case. Since the intruder couldn't simply walk in through either door, he started to say hello repeatedly through the door.
No.
In an off-putting tone that sounded so overly friendly that it was creepy.
Hello?
The 911 operator told the homeowner not to open the door or to even acknowledge the person.
You check your Ring camera and it's just me. Hello? Is anybody in there? Would you let me in or no? Hey!
The person would then start to bang on the door for a few moments until seemingly giving up. The police showed up but couldn't help out much based on the video. Later that night, the homeowner received another notification that there was movement at his front door. When he checked the video feed, he couldn't see anyone. He still has no idea who was under that mask and glasses.
I would never I would have to move. I would simply have to move. I would never be able to sleep well again. Woke up and there was a man in bushes with a flashlight pointing out my bedroom window, and your boyfriend at the time went out and he was looking for an address for his pizza delivery. Sometimes you got to check inside the house.
By a viewer's doorbell camera at their old house, which is still active, while he tries to sell it. One morning at around 4:30 a.m., his cameras detected a man running from across the street from his neighbor's home.
The old house he's trying to sell, so he didn't live there.
To his front door. The man was naked, with one of his hands blocking his privates.
Okay, this guy might just actually need help.
The footage was caught from two angles. He was arrested a short while later by local police and was apparently high on crystal meth.
That's why
he removed his clothing.
That's why you don't do crystal meth.
Inside of his clothes, and he was running around the neighborhood knocking on doors and ringing doorbells, yelling for help.
Oh my God!
The neighborhood is reportedly pretty quiet. The homeowner never had any sort of issues before this. In his words,
fuck that.
He ran up my front yard onto my front porch and rang the doorbell. For the next minute or so, he was ringing the doorbell and knocking while pacing back and forth.
That's tough though, because if someone's out front of your door yelling for help, it's like, fuck, you kind of want to like try to help, you know? But it's like, I'm like, just stay outside, I'll call the police. But like, you are not coming in.
He panicked, and his expression drifted from someone in pain to a look of pure crazy, and at one point said he needs help. After that, he ran off back into the night. The guy was picked up by an officer around 5 a.m. not far from his house. And this footage is why you always check who's at your door before you open it, especially if you have a doorbell camera. If someone who you don't know shows up to your door late at night, don't open it. Unfortunately, in this video, that's exactly what this homeowner did. Around 10 p.m. one night.
They opened it? Dude, if anyone comes to my house in the middle of the night and I don't know you, if I'm home alone, I'm calling the police immediately. I am immediately calling the police.
A suspicious-looking hooded man approaches the front door of a random house rather quickly and aggressively, and he right away tries to open the door. After realizing it's locked, he goes to ring the doorbell. Disappointingly, the homeowner opens the door rather quickly instead of checking who's at his door at this hour first.
He's too close, too.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Who are you? Everybody knows.
Sorry, my cam's in the way. He just walked in?
How are you? Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there. What's the stairs showing? What? What's the stone stairs here? Come on, where are you going? What's the stairs here?
That guy looks drunk as hell. Oh! That guy was way too calm in that scenario, though. Way too calm in that scenario.
The homeowner was likely too trusting a person, which put him in danger. Even his initial hi to the stranger at his door sounded
yeah, I'll never trust anyone again.
Considering the man was already creeping in the second the door was opened.
Hello. Hi.
The homeowner pushes the man out, causing him to punch the glass of the door before it's even fully closed. The man then stands there for another minute or so.
He did just kind of put him back out.
A few times, though the rest
placed
of the
him back
footage is
outside.
cut off. The dialogue is near impossible to completely make out, but it seemed the man was under the influence of drugs or alcohol and was likely attempting to burglarize the home.
Drunk as fuck.
The homeowner called the police, but the man was gone by the time they arrived. It's unknown if he was found.
Oh, hell nah. Dude, that would ruin... Oh!
This image was posted from the owner of a Ring camera and a Facebook group to caution others. The woman warned in her post to beware...
I'm not even fucking calling the cops, I'm just killing myself. If I look at my Ring camera and that's out there, I'm killing myself.
Strange man wearing a white mask lurking around the neighborhood after her camera caught him trying to look into her home a little after 10 p.m. one night. The woman said, "I just want my neighbors to be aware and safe. Please, if possible, share this post. Screenshots are welcome." Not sure what colors he was wearing, but had a hoodie and jeans on. The disturbing picture shows the man in the mask looking directly into the camera. This is exactly the type of image
God.
that you'd never want or expect to see come up on your doorbell camera footage. But
No,
it's
I want that. I'm welcoming this, dude. I want this to pop up on the Ring camera. I'm opening the door and I'm fucking fighting him.
It's also the kind of image that would make you sure as hell grateful that you had one. Neighbors of the woman also reported seeing the man walking around and approached their front doors.
I would have to move. I would literally have to move if I saw this. If he got away...
Thankfully, no one opened the door to him.
What if he was chill as hell, though?
On May 1st,
Like, what if it was some Mr. Beast experiment and he's like, we were just seeing who would open it and we're giving you $100 grand.
Around 9:40 p.m., around the beginning of the COVID lockdown, a 45-year-old dad, Raymond Hawkins, opened the door to who he believed to be a delivery driver dropping off a parcel. Due to new methods of delivery at the time because of COVID, the alleged delivery driver backed away from the front door to supposedly keep his distance and claimed he needed to take a picture of the package at the doorstep, something many delivery drivers must do for more expensive packages.
Yeah, take the picture and fucking leave. I don't need to see you.
Put on your door and take it because coronavirus.
At this time, the father had his guard down due to the fact that he had no idea the man in front of him wasn't a delivery driver, and that he was in fact part of a gang that was about to storm into his house,
Oh, fuck
all of
no.
whom armed with knives.
Oh my god. Take everything. I don't give a fuck. Take everything. I would have a heart attack as well. Larry. One of them's name is Larry. Not Barry. Don't get this confused. His name is not Barry. I would never do something like this. It was not me, I promise.
He's got Larry!
What do you mean he's got Larry? What did the fucking dad do? Who's screaming right now? The robbers? What kind of... They just fucking took them all on? Why are they running out screaming and scared?
Christopher Sargent, the fake delivery driver, lunges at Raymond with a knife and attacks him when he goes to pick up the package, while 3 other masked men follow from behind. Muffled cries come from the house, as there's a struggle between Raymond, his wife, and the robbers. The robbers are only in the house for a few moments before being seen fleeing the house with thousands of dollars worth of items. Raymond and his son suffered non-life-threatening injuries, while his sons were described to be worse. 2 of the culprits would be arrested. Anthony Lascelles
Good, non-life
and
threatening, that's
Sargent
good.
were both charged with aggravated burglary and possession of a knife. The other 2 culprits were never found.
If they hurt me with the knife, like, that's got to be attempted murder, no? The other 2 weren't found? Wait, what happened to Larry? Wait, was Larry the one that they got?
Thousands of dollars worth of items. Raymond and his son suffered non-life-threatening injuries, while his sons were described to be worse. 2 of the culprits would be arrested. Anthony Lascelles and Christopher Sargent were both charged with aggravated
What happened to Larry?
burglary and possession of a knife. The other 2 culprits were never found. One thing that can be learned from a lot of these videos is that some people will go to crazy lengths to trick other people. The major red
It's
flag
just
in this
all that
case
for
was
what,
that the supposed
thousands of
delivery
dollars
was
worth of
taking
items?
place
Like,
at 9:40 p.m., which is way past the time any notable delivery company will deliver packages, usually the latest being 7 p.m. On April 10th, 2020, this was the footage taken by the Ring doorbell of a viewer's friend Kayla in a small California town. Kayla was being stalked by her crazy former friend Thomas, who became obsessed with her over time and would constantly express his alleged love for her, despite her telling him numerous times that she didn't feel the same way. The
crazy
week that this footage
fucking
was taken, Kayla was
obsessed,
bombarded
dude.
with texts and voicemails from Thomas. And as you can see if you care to pause the video and read some of the texts, it starts with what seems to be Kayla accepting his apology for his behavior. However, as the texts and voicemails just keep coming in,
never living
she
alone?
begins to
Yeah,
realize how
living
crazy
alone
he
is
may be.
fucking scary.
What you're about to hear are some
I was
other-
always like wondering growing up, like, damn, how does like my mom, stay home alone sometimes, or my dad, like, how do they not care? Like, I was always terrified, and now that I'm older, I still am scared.
clips from different voicemails he's left on her phone after she had stopped answering him.
Hey, Kayla. Listen, I want to make sure you're not too worried about what happened at the party last week. I had an amazing time, and I think God, I think you're goddamn beautiful.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm sorry I got so sick. I wanted to come be with you while you were getting ready, and I was just so totally out of it, and I'm sorry. God, I think I might love you, and I'm sorry. And
If I had to guess what this guy looked like if they didn't show him in the Ring camera, I would assume he's wearing the exact fit I'm wearing right now.
give you some space. I want to be there for you and be there for you, and I can't get you out of my fucking head, and I want to be there for you. God damn it. So fucking God damn it. And all I can do is think of you and want to be with you. And I want to be with you.
All right, buddy, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Everything for you. God damn it, babe. You're fucking amazing. You are amazing. You're my knight.
He just keeps going.
I'm so fucking terrified of you, and God, I love you so much. So much. Please call me back. No, I lied. I'm not gonna give you some space. I'm sorry. I'm coming over. I know you're up and thinking about me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking God. I'm not sorry. God, I'm coming over. Fucking, I'm already driving. I've been driving the whole time. God damn it. I'm coming over. Fucking, I'm not gonna give you space. I know you called me back. I saw that. Yep. I know you're up thinking about me. God.
Bro, imagine like opening that voicemail and being like, okay, so he's on his way. What is your game plan after that? Are you dipping? I'd be scared to go outside. I'm calling the police for sure, but it's like, do I leave or do I stay home and lock myself in, or do I fucking run as far as possible? That's tough. That's a tough call.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I'm coming over. One way or another, I'm coming over. Fucking whatever, however, whatever. God, I'm coming over. I'll see ya. I'll be there in like 10 minutes or whatever. I mean, whatever. I'm coming over right now.
At least he gave her a 10-minute notice.
I'll see ya. Bye. I love you.
10-minute notice.
Rough road. Oh, it's a rough road. Fuck you, Kayla. I am fucking crazy. God damn it. Fuck you. I'll drive into the field. God damn it.
Okay, now he's driving into a field.
Fuck you.
I don't care if you drive into a field. Just don't fucking come to my house.
I'm crazy for you. God damn it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I am crazy. Oh, that one could be a cop. That one could be a cop. We just don't know. All right. I'll settle. Anything for you, my queen. Anything for you.
Has she answered any of these, or is this just all one-way conversation?
Anything for you. I'll settle. I'm going slow. My phone is dying anyway. I'm still going to drive by your house in the middle of the night, though. I dare you not to have your blinds open to check. I'm crazy. Maybe you'll never know if I did it. I'll do it.
The footage of him showing up to Kayla's house was
The scary part is like, you can call the police, right? But like, how long would he go to jail for like that and those threats? Probably not like a crazy amount of time, and then he gets out, and then he can get a restraining order. But it's like, that doesn't physically, like, someone this crazy doesn't give a fuck about that, right? Like, I would just move and hopefully he never finds me. I would have to move a fucking different country, dude.
after one of his phone calls saying he's coming over, even though it was clear by this point she wanted nothing to do with him. Eventually, Kayla and her friend Ravon would find out that Thomas wasn't even his real name. His real name is Matthew. He'd been using the fake name Thomas Castle, which was a reference to the Marvel character The Punisher.
Oh my god.
Thomas was a reference to Thomas Jane, the second actor to play the Punisher, and Castle was a reference to Frank Castle, the Punisher's last name. The fact alone that he had been using a fake name with his friend,
That's actually so
supposed
cringe.
love of his life, was already a huge red flag, and maybe a sign that he was hiding something in his life. The Ring footage was taken at 2 in the morning, and after leaving, he would go on to send some more texts, which would progressively get angrier. 4 days after this footage was taken, Kayla and her friend went to the police and filed for a restraining order. He left her alone about a month or so after the restraining order was put into place. Kayla blocked his number and blocked him on social media, and reportedly he basically disappeared from the world, and no one knows where he is now.
That poor girl is never gonna fucking... Like, it's over. Like, I would never be safe. Don't know where he's at? I would have to move to a different state. I really would. That is terrifying. That's like, those are scarier than like any other videos, I feel like. Like Ring camera shit is just so scary. Because it's like your home is when you're supposed to be safe. 7 disturbing videos captured on Ring/doorbell cameras. Now this, I don't fuck with.
Long years since I've done a Ring cameras video. And as it turns out, people are still creeps and a lot of new videos have surfaced.
Nah.
So let's look at some of them.
Oh,
This
come
first
on. Why do
video
they
is
have to do that to me?
a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any
Grizzly?
time.
It's gonna be a grizzly
even
bear.
to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women.
I hate this sound, by the way. Like when people use it on TikToks and shit, it scares me. Like I know it's like a fucking meme sound kind of thing, but like it genuinely scares the fuck out of me. It's like
Be alert of your surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
oh, this is gonna ruin me. This is gonna ruin me. I'm literally I'm gonna be fucking looking over my shoulder everywhere, every fucking day, everywhere I go. The baby's like, hey, Ma? Oh my God. Does she even notice yet?
As you just saw, a mother
Bro,
holding her
that scares me because it's like, what were his intentions, first of all? Second of all, I feel like he could just break the fucking window open and get in there if he, like, really, he has bad intentions. Like,
daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door and was mere seconds away from him getting
yeah, the baby
inside.
knew some shit was up.
As the man approaches the driveway, you can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions. As the man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat.
Aw, the little baby,
Luckily,
dude.
she makes it inside and shuts the door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying Ring footage.
Dude, that's scary because, like, the Ring, I would be like, oh, it just went off because I fucking I just walked through. So I probably wouldn't even checked it or ever noticed.
The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who
Oh
had been
my
targeting
God.
women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their
Did they
house
catch
with a
him?
full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity. The woman in the video just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth. If you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens,
Bruh.
here's a similar video.
Get a Ring camera, guys. That shit is worth it.
A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, 2 large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
Oh my fucking God. I have like an instant reaction where like right when I shut the door, I lock it. Thank God. I never like accidentally leave the door unlocked. Oh, hell no! Why is he knocking on the door like they're gonna let him in? Why does he look like what the fuck? Why are they calling the police type of thing, bro? They better have gotten arrested.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house. However, the short...
Okay, that would actually be fucking crazy. But no, he tried to open the door immediately. There's no way.
time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house.
Yeah,
at the
it was
very
so
least,
quickly
know
after,
who
too.
lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police." So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not. Whether they were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house.
There's no way they had the wrong house.
There's no further info on this video. If it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy. In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple's seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly
Oh
and
my-
runs inside, locking the front door.
Damn,
The
she did that
suspect
quick. She did that real fucking quick. Thank God.
then spots the ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device.
It's like, is that gonna do anything though? There's another one too. You see that other guy
It's
walk
at this
up?
time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings. Fortunately, they made it inside safely. The suspect with the gun
Casino winning? Yeah, right.
was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh.
Ain't no way he's 18, dude. He's 42 minimum. Minimum.
And he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree.
Rough
He pleaded
18,
not
yeah.
guilty
He's
to all of them.
18 physically, but mentally he's lived a lot of fucking years. And it's on his
With this
face.
fourth video, we move to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor ring
Like
security
I
camera
don't
while he
believe
was
in
sleeping
like
up
paranormal shit, especially on TikTok. Like with ring camera stuff, like I feel like it's just so easy to fucking stage and set up.
on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves. With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
Like that's so easy to fake. The cat. Cat's
One
like,
of
I'm
the
out.
doors is aggressively yanked shut. And this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving. It's safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night.
I wouldn't even sleep in the house, dude. If that was
This
genuine,
next video also comes
I'm going
from
to a
inside
friend's.
of a house instead of the front porch, and this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, and that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep.
oh my God.
In Wichita, Kansas, a family's ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night. This was the footage captured.
I retire from sleep. If I see footage and I'm sleeping like this and there's a stranger here, I'm retiring from sleep. Never sleeping again.
Anaya
What?
said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house, and after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone.
No
It's
way.
likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door.
Always lock your doors, bruh. Dude, they got fucking his face, though.
Luckily, the ring cameras clearly caught his face.
Okay, so they got
Using
him?
this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old
Thank God.
boy whose name
14?
was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges. In November 2021,
Oh, what the hell is that?
a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door.
Oh my God. I'm not sleeping good tonight, I'll tell you that much.
At certain points, he can be heard speaking.
It...
But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
Oh my God. That's scary because it's like, yeah, like, I mean, this is an apartment, it's a public space kind of thing. Like, is that illegal? It should be. Is it illegal to just stand there for a little bit? Every night? Oh no, he's getting close.
It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that
Yeah,
her
I'd
friends
move.
and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter. And in this last video, an El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may
That's
be a
tough,
much
'cause
more
it's like-
sinister situation than that.
You let them in or are they luring you out, you know? I think I'm getting skid marks. Okay, now what does it have to do with what we're doing in the video, you know? Like, that's the type of info you can keep to yourself. Just change your underwear, go wipe, change your underwear, clean the ones you're currently wearing, and just come back to chat and talk about the video we're watching, okay? None of us needed to know that.
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help.
That's
But
fine.
things start getting
Stay out there. I'll
suspicious
call
when
the
she
police.
hides anytime a car is approaching.
I ain't letting you in. I'm sorry, but... I hate the sound of knocking, too. Like, an unwanted guest knocking at my door is so stressful. I hate doorbells, knocking, fucking phone vibrating. I hate people trying to contact me. Don't speak to me. Leave me alone the fuck alone. She's got the fucking dog barking.
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her? Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
Oh my god, she's back. If she's in like real danger, you'd expect her to try another house, right?
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car. Perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave.
Violet, someone just knocked on your door? Oh shit, you're cooked. Check your Ring camera.
Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeau. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing.
It's a salesman. That's annoying too, though, because it's like no one is ever gonna knock on my door and sell me something. Like I'm not buying your shit. There's nothing that I like. I'll just buy it online if I need something.
Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
Why does she look scared if she's the burglar? I assume she was trying to be like, oh, I need help, please. So that they answer. And then they would have done, you know, whatever they were going to do. Rob them of shit. Scary videos caught on Ring cameras. Volume 4. It sounds like, now that's what I call music. Volume 4. I'm watching one more of these. You know why? Because I like stressing myself out, I guess. That noise? I hate that noise. I fucking hate that noise.
Looking at is 56.
Like, could they make it any scarier?
For 2 whole years, Groves has been harassing his
Mang,
disabled
mang, mang.
neighbor Stephen Persad and his caretakers. The harassment has been caught on Persad's Ring doorbell camera multiple times.
Nah.
In some clips, he's seen taking a screwdriver to the device, trying to clip its wires. In another clip,
Gives
he's
up
seen
so
scrawling
fast.
on the lens with a marker to no effect.
Bruh, what is his fucking problem?
And in these instances, whacking the device with a hammer or broom handle.
Oh my, bro, what are these things made out of? Holy fuck. They do not play around making these things. These are worth the money. Oh, never mind, he got it. Look at this fucking idiot, bro. He looks like a doofus. What is that haircut? Bruh. That would piss me off. I'm not gonna lie, if I saw this guy on the Ring camera, I'm gonna go out there and beat the fuck out of him, okay? This guy is pissing me off. He looks like fucking Ernie from Bert and Ernie, doesn't he? Or no, Bert. Which one's Ernie? He looks like the yellow one. He looks like Bite.
The reason behind the man's attacks on his neighbor's property are unknown. Over the past 6 months, Groves has been convicted of 3 charges of harassment against Persad, and has been put on a curfew and ordered to pay compensation for damages to Persad's property. Stephen Persad's niece is terrified for her uncle, having stated this is affecting her mental health, and she's scared that Groves may have
Oh, he's doing that to my
intentions harm her
disabled uncle? No, I'm fucking... Dude, I'm... They know where he lives too? Is a neighbor?
The restraining order that was put into place is clearly having no effect, as
You're
Groves
telling me right now if I beat the shit out of this guy, the cops would be like on my... they would be on my side, right? If I showed him this?
is still harassing Persad. On top of the restraining order, Groves has been put on an electric tag for the better part of a year, and was also ordered 20 weeks of rehabilitation. Police don't seem to be able or willing to do anything more to help, considering this has already been taken to court, and Groves has been convicted multiple times, leaving Persad in a very vulnerable spot. The crazy can be seen
Okay, what the fuck was that? This guy's an actual idiot, dude.
times, leaving Persad in a very vulnerable spot. The crazy can be seen in this man's eyes, and it's understandable for Persad and his niece to be losing sleep over this, as this is a clearly dangerous, unstable man who may escalate from just attacking Persad's property to actually attacking him. This next video was recorded in an unknown area at a late hour in the night.
That guy just pissed me
2
off. Didn't even
hooded,
scare me.
suspicious-looking individuals, one wearing a mask, approach a man's front
Don't
door.
let the door hit you on
When
the
he
way out.
answers, the woman pretends that her car broke down and she needs to borrow a phone.
Oh, no. I was like, where's that music coming from? I was confused for a moment.
Do y'all have a phone I can use? My car broke down, and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
Nah.
Sorry.
The man's first mistake is opening the door at this hour to 2 hooded individuals. being that his Ring camera would have allowed him to check who's at the door before opening it. Instead of opening the door, if he felt the need to respond to the people at his front door, he could have and should have used the voice feature on his Ring device to ask who they were and what they need. Instead,
True.
the man opens the door, and while admittedly he knew better than to
Yo,
agree
peace
to
out,
let
Ray.
them use a phone,
We don't.
You don't.
Sorry.
opening the door in the first place was a mistake, as the man in the yellow hoodie and mask took the opportunity to rush the
Dumbasses.
door with a gun after taking one last
With a
look
gun?
to the right to check for witnesses. Luckily, the homeowner slammed the door shut just in time, and the two would-be assailants fled the scene. In this case, the homeowner saved himself from robbery and danger just by the skin of his teeth. And
Jesus.
hopefully learned to check who's at his door before answering. If you've seen any of my other videos about doorbell camera footage, then you'd know the importance of checking your surroundings before unlocking and opening your door. Especially
I'm
depending
literally
on the
going to, like, this just changed my life. I'm literally looking around all the time when I get to my door now.
area in which you live. In this video taken by the Ring doorbell camera of TikToker Jojo Ramirez, you see just how close she and her child were from danger, and how the only thing between her and a creepy man was her front door, which she locked with only seconds to spare. Who is that? Get out of here.
Who is that? Get out of here!
Jesus, why did they just pop him up like that?
She then exclaims to her son, "There's a guy outside, look."
There's a guy outside. Look.
As Jojo shouts
Bro, I
for
would
him
not tell my
leave,
son to
he
look at
backs
this guy.
up, but boldly continues, firmly standing in front of the door with his haunting blank expression, not saying a word. The man came out of nowhere so quickly that it could be that he was following them for a while, or perhaps was waiting for them to return.
Absolutely
It's
fucking
anybody's
shocked.
guess what would have happened if the door wasn't locked in time, but a pretty strong assumption.
And you know is that Scar? Like
the
he
man was after Daniel, Jojo's young son. This footage
Nah.
was viewer submitted, and it was taken by their Ring doorbell in a nice, otherwise quiet neighborhood in the Netherlands. The viewer
Me
was
in
in
20
bed
years?
on
Okay.
an ordinary night when he heard noises on the roof. Thinking it could have been an animal, he ignored it and went to sleep.
Oh no.
The next morning, this was the footage he found after seeing the notifications from his Ring doorbell from the night before. In the video are 3, maybe 4 young men trespassing on his property. 2
Oh
of
my
them
God.
climbing the roof, while the other of the 3 who were visible, whispering to 1 or more people out of view of the
Bro, you gotta
camera.
lock everything. Do they not see the fucking Ring camera? Typical day in the Netherlands. People do this all the time. What, scale houses and shit?
Luckily, this was a cold night and all the windows in the house were closed, because it was clear they were trying to burglarize the house when scratch marks were found on 2 of the upstairs windows, as if someone was attempting to lift them open. Given that there were 3 or 4 of them, they could have posed a serious threat if they were to have entered the home. After viewing the video, the viewer made sure to keep his windows all locked the following nights, and a few nights later, he woke up to the sound of someone attempting to open a downstairs window,
Nah.
this time not caught by the Ring camera. The footage was submitted to the police in hopes that they could identify them based on their faces. I was asked to blur their faces by the viewer, just so that if any of the perpetrators were to see this video, they wouldn't come back to the house again for any type of revenge. This one is perhaps one of the simpler yet scarier clips caught by a doorbell camera, despite how quick it is. Not many details are known, like where this took place.
I'm
but this
scared
was
they're gonna
uploaded by
fucking
the
jump scare
neighbor
me
of
and they're gonna fucking put the person
the
right in
owner
my
of the Ring
face again
camera.
like they did with that one
In
guy.
the video, we see in the dead of night a masked, young-looking man approach the front door of a house
Wait,
with
what?
a gun in his hand, stand there
Oh,
for only a
okay.
few seconds,
I couldn't tell
clearly
how
contemplating
what he was
what he was
wearing.
about to do, then backing out probably in fear and leaving. The owner of the house didn't know who this was, but this was probably a person working up to an armed robbery, possibly having his sights specifically on this house. Of course, without all the details, that's just speculation, and there could be a whole lot of other explanations as to what's going on here. However, regardless, the chances of this guy or any
Yeah, I'm
other
not gonna
person
lie,
with a
the
gun-
fit, dude, the fit is atrocious. Like, if I'm gonna rob someone, I gotta be a little bit dripped out.
coming back shouldn't be taken lightly,
Because this is
and
embarrassing.
that kind of footage should be submitted to the police immediately.
Nah. Get a Ring camera, guys. Get a Ring camera. Anytime that shit goes off, just check who the fuck is out there, okay? And if you do not know them, you do not let them in. Just call the police if it's nighttime, I feel like. If it's daytime, I'll give you a chance. You can leave. I'll let you leave. But if it's the middle of the night and you're on the property that I live on, I'm out. I'm calling the police.